every reviewer, even me, use this quote. It's a forced relationship. It's forced love. This feels so forced. This is the movie that made that quote. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Continuing my Star Wars franchises review, it is time to review Episode 2. The worst one in the series, in my opinion. I'd rather watch Phantom Menace, because Phantom Menace is enjoyable. And I reviewed that last month on May the 4th. Now let's do Episode 2. So this one is about when Padme is pretty much, she is a senator, she's becoming big, and she's becoming older, she's pretty much more smarter, and after everything that happened in the first movie, now the war is starting to begin, and they gotta make these clones, the stormtroopers, which Attack of the Clones is the wrong title for this movie, and Padme is pretty much almost assassined, and now Anakin must take her away, protect her, as this war builds up, and it's going to lead into a huge war with Count Dooku, who's trying to kill Padme and cause the war. Man, it doesn't sound cool, does it really? Because when you watch the movie, it just feels so forced. And that's where this quote comes in. The relationship between Anakin and Padme, we will get to. Let's go in order. So, the very first scene, well, the very first action chase scene, you could pretty much say, is when Padme tries to get assassinated. So, let me just tell you what this assassin does. This assassin could go in the window when Padme's sleeping. She could go in the window, shoot her, throw a bomb in there. She's an assassin, right? Break her neck, stab her, lightsaber, or, you know, easy one like I just said, shoot her. No. This assassin sends two little worms, plop, plop, out or inside the little room, crawls up the sheets, and Obi-Wan and Anakin are like, vroom, vroom, shh. Best assassin ever. Like, really. No, not really. But that whole scene is pissing me off. Why would assassin do that? And so when the assassin is killed and everything, now they know that Padme's in trouble. So Obi-Wan sends Anakin and her to this romantic planet, pretty much. I call it the romance planet because there's like waterfalls. They sit in the field and he's like looking at her and he's like, I can't love you. I can't have sex with you. I have to protect you, but we can stay here and watch the waterfalls. Even though, like, you look like a sex appeal costume, I'm still have to protect you. Like, oh my gosh, the dialogue in this movie, oh my god, it's not good. The romance in this movie is so forced, you don't even buy it for a second. Like Anakin, Hayden Christensen playing Anakin is the stupidest decision ever. He's a crybaby the whole movie. It's not fair. He won't let me do anything. I'm a crybaby. Obi-Wan let me do anything. But I'll stare at Padme like this. Like, I am not lying. Hayden Christensen gives like the meanest like stalker stare. Like she's walking away and one scene does this. Like, what the heck, man? I mean, he wants to rape her. And so when they go to this planet, it's so romance cliche, too. They're sitting out watching the waterfall when like a sniper can just right there. No, it's just romance. That whole sequence is just stupid. Now let's go to the other subplot, which is pretty much Obi-Wan going to a planet, finding about these clones, the stormtroopers that are being cloned for this big war that's being started by Count Dooku. And so when he goes here, he fights Boba Fett's dad. Boba Fett, you know what that is? Original trilogy. We'll get that to in a couple months later this year. But Boba Fett's dad, he's pretty much what he did in the original trilogy. He was like stormtrooper that could fly, whatever. And that fight between Obi-Wan and him is just so bad. Like, it's so bad, man. It's just not even enjoyable. And so when Obi-Wan's going after that, and he's fighting him and all that kind of stuff, the romance, all that kind of stuff, and toward the end, and now we're toward the end of the movie, finally, yay! So we learned that everyone's kidnapped. Padme, Anakin, Obi-Wan, because they were at this factory and got all captured and all kind of stuff. And so they're in this arena with, you know, the villains, Count Dooku, they have them. They have all their heroes, they're captured. He can just slice, 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 dead. Nope. He does Gladiator, puts them in this arena, and he's like, fight. Was it a cool scene? Yeah, because it ends up toward the end of the scene where all the Jedis come together in a fight. That scene is so cool. Like, I'm telling you, when all the lightsabers, all the Jedi, and they're getting in a circle, and all these bad guys come on torn after them, that's the best scene in the whole dang movie. It's so cool, and Ian McGregor is so cool. He's perfect as Obi-Wan. That scene, that's actually a cool scene like that. That's a cool scene, guys. Like, really. Like, where was that in the rest of the movie? And then we have the best line in the whole movie. This is the kind of dialogue you hear in this movie. Natalie Portman pretty much tells, Padme tells Anakin, I truly, deeply love you. Wow. Great line delivery, like, honestly. Because when people are loving each other, people say that, I love you. And it's just so bad because Anakin's like, I can't love you, but I will love you. Now come here, baby. Like, it's just that kind of romance. It's just, the romance ruins the movie. If I mention that, the romance ruins the movie. It ruins it. And so, toward the end of the movie, the big fight against Dooku when Anakin gets his hand cut off, all kind of stuff. Yeah, that scene was pretty cool, even though I hate when, like, all the lights turn off and all you see is the lightsabers, like, ching. I hate that. I really do. And now here's the part everyone talks about, like, either you like it, either you hate it. I'm right in the middle. Sometimes I truly, truly hate it, but then sometimes I can just turn my brain off for like 2 seconds and just watch, you know, freaking the best fight ever. Yoda using a lightsaber, fighting Dooku. What a great fight, like, honestly. Yoda's like, he jumps over, he flips over, he's like screaming. I'm like, ugh. And then sometimes I can just turn my brain off. Like today when I was watching, I was just like, Yoda is like one of those guys who touches your hands like, you're good. Use common sense. Use the Force. I love you. Touch. No, in this scene he's like, he jumped like, he screamed, little green lightsaber. Yeah, I just didn't like it. And so at the very end, Dooku gets away. By the way, rest in peace, Christopher Lee. Yeah. And so at the very end of this movie, Anakin, Padme, get married, and then we lead the movie like that with the clones. So again, why is this called Attack of the Clones? When they're only in the movie a few times at the movie, they never fight really. It's always like showing them like getting mutated or like standing in a line and all kind of stuff. And I hate this. Okay, you know how many fans out there of Star Wars? There's a bunch of fans of Star Wars. And I forgot to mention this, but every stormtrooper in this movie, the clones, they're CGI. You're telling me that George Lucas, you couldn't find like just a couple 2 million, 100, maybe like 500 people, like 500 fans truly that love you, just to come on set, get paid like $400 or $800 just to be a stormtrooper? No, I don't want to use my fans. I don't want to use anyone. I just want to be CGI. Yeah. Wow. CGI stormtroopers, like, honestly, it's a stupid idea. Why would you use CGI when in the original trilogy, they were real people, the stormtroopers. And in 2002, they couldn't have enough money to get people to play stormtroopers. It's all CGI. Overall, this movie sucks. That cool scene with the Jedis come together and fight, and Ian McGregor's Obi-Wan's great. Everything else, Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman, their romance ruins the movie. All the other stuff I talked about ruins the movie. It sucks. It's the worst one in the whole series. I'm gonna give this movie a very low 1 out of 5. It deserves that rating, and there's nothing else to say about the stupid Attack of the Clones. Waste of time. But that is it for the bad reviews. From now on, we're actually going to get some good reviews for the franchise. We have to wait next month or in August for episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I will see you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you again for the Jurassic Week, and thank you for Jurassic World. I'm really glad people are supporting me with that. Thank you for that. It's my favorite movie ever. I loved it. But that is the review of episode 2. See you guys next month, or see you guys next time in my review, because, you know, all of you watch me, yeah? Yeah, that's why I lost 100 subscribers. Got 98. Thanks. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!